when you start recording and you can't think of a thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much me right now. So Michael, tell us a bit about you.
No.
Okay, cool.
Hey there folks, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about something very special because today I get to reveal that I've been working on a little project. That project being my very first fight scene. Never done anything like that before. Why did I do it? Because I wanted to learn. If I'm not trying new things, I'm not learning new things. Yeah, well, you're going to see it, so let's just get on with it.
Folks, so I'm in the car with Michael.
Hello.
You might know Michael, we've done a couple of videos together. We're on our way to the Drawn Theatre to rehearse and hopefully figure out how we're going to film it. So by the end of today, you should hopefully be able to see a nice little rough cut of the flow of the fight.
I studied at East 15 Acting School. Got my BA in acting and stage combat, so it just means that we can hopefully tell the story of a fight fully and bring it to life.
Was the degree any use?
Well, we'll find out hopefully by the end of this video.
What's the name of your company?
So I run Strike Fight Company. We're all people who have trained on that course, who are all of very similar skill sets but different abilities.
I do stage combat, lots of stage combat. I also run my own sword school, so we do HEMA, which is Historical European Martial Arts. We compete in tournaments, we learn from the manuals from the 1700s for how you were supposed to sword fight.
Are you all excited to smash a rocket in
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Vicky has also got a particular set of skills that make Michael a little uncomfortable. I mean, we're not needing any of that for this video.
No, it's just talking.
Yeah, but even for the fight scene, we'll actually just hit each other. That's it. Makeup artist, no. Bleed for real.
Yeah, suffer for your art.
Exactly.
So once we got to the theatre, we discussed exactly how I wanted the fight scene to look. I wanted to avoid making this feel like a fight scene that you would see in a film, because traditionally in movies, in fight scenes, somebody gets hit, they get shot or something, that they're usually recover within a few minutes. Whereas this one, I wanted each of the impacts to feel a bit more authentic. If someone was being strangled out, then they'd take that time afterwards to try and get their breath back. Or if they headbutted someone, then that impact was felt by both of them. So that's what the discussion was about, and from that point we decided how the fight was going to go and we built the story from there.
So how do you feel that went?
Really well. Really sort of constructive day.
It felt like it took a surprisingly long time.
About for a minute and a half worth roughly of fighting.
Yeah.
It took about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to get all the shots down as you were wanting them.
So we ended up breaking it down into about 36 shots.
Something like that, yeah.
For 1 minute 30 seconds worth of fighting, which will extend out into probably about, I'm going to say around 2 minutes worth of fighting, just for those dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
And then when you include the start onto the video as well, we could be looking at something close to 4 minutes.
Quite possibly,
That's a nice little video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited about it. And Vicky, which did very well, so did Michael. I'm very impressed with how it went, and I can't wait to get home and edit it. I'm not going to do it right away because I want to see my family, but I'm going to do it.
He's going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
He is.
Well, I'm getting to it now, so better late than never. So we had that all planned out. The next thing to do was find a location. I wanted it to feel secluded. I wanted it to feel like there was no help around for miles. And I knew a location that was only about maybe 30 minutes away. So Michael and I arranged to meet up, check out a location and do some test shots.
I think we've found a nice area that we think will work for this scene.
Yeah.
There's a few challenges, but I think just a little bit of tweaking, we should be able to do it.
Should make it work.
Check it out, it's quite nice. And we're going to have a look at the next location, which will be where we have our opening shot. So we're heading to the second location. We're not actually there yet. It's a bit of a walk. It's been, 5 minutes since we left the car, and I am fudged.
Well saved.
Yeah. Let's get going.
So, I'm just in the Sidlaws, walking up to the point where we're going to look at filming the very beginning of this. He's figured out he can be a lot closer with the drone than, 100 miles away, which is probably handy. This is the guy I'm trusting to operate this drone as well, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, that's pretty bright. That is really bright. Why is that so bright?
I'll put the ISO up.
You changed my
I
settings.
did, yeah.
Recording? Good. So we figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at that location. We did a little bit of flying with the drone to test the opening shot. That's the area over there. Don't know if you could see it. But it's going to be very nice.
The good thing is we've only got the 2 locations, because the other location that we were at before will just serve all our needs for the rest of the scene, I think. So.
Yeah. And then so the only thing left to do is get back home, test the footage, see how it looks, and then plan out a date and get it done.
And that's exactly what we did. Planned it, we filmed it, and through the process of doing that, we discovered things that worked really well, and we discovered things that really didn't work, but we adapted and we kept moving forward. I think one of my main takeaways from this is not to overcomplicate things. Before I began filming, I had this really bright idea that I was going to film it on my phone using my new gimbal, but I was also going to film it on my camera as well. It meant that I wasn't focusing on what I was actually wanting to achieve from the video. It meant I wasn't focusing on directing. It meant I wasn't focusing on the shots that I wanted to achieve. I was in the wrong headspace. I was thinking that I needed to create some really interesting video for YouTube. And if I'm doing it for that reason, then I'm not doing it for the reasons that I should be doing it. I should be doing it for me, because I want to learn. And that is why I started doing the video. That's why I started this YouTube channel, because I want to learn. So yeah. That was the wrong mindset to go in. It was kind of nice to get that realization, to remind myself to not do that in future. But that being said, I'm very happy with what we've got, because I've done it. That's it. I've done my first fight scene, and I'm really proud of that. And I got to work with a couple of really great people.
First off, I'd like to say thank you to Michael and Victoria for not only giving up their time, but also being incredibly patient while I took the time to edit and develop this. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to Raymond Uphillwood for providing makeup services. He did a fantastic job. You might remember him from a previous video. I'll link everybody below if you want to check them out.
I've learned a lot from this, and I can't wait to move on to something else and continue learning, continue developing, and yeah, just see where this goes. So, that being said, if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and of course, hit the little bell icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a video, and I will catch you in the next one. So just the 2 sign-offs there. That was a salute and a wink. I will get this one day. I will get this.